I was making these
Okay,
horrible
I'll do it.
noises.
I'll do it. It was like.
It was like somebody was dying.
It was. Hi, I'm Ray Grijalba.
And I'm Anne Marie Grijalba.
And this is The Joy of the Faith. So the first trimester was pretty awesome.
Yep.
And this is our recap video talking about the highlights and like some of the things that stunk in the first trimester. Because like we're all about joy here, and you can't be joy without recognizing the negatives as well, right? All the negatives become positives because making amazing babies.
There you go.
So that's pretty exciting.
I would say like up to about 8 weeks, you're smooth sailing. And then like you start to really feel tired. It was up to 15 weeks, which goes into the very beginning of the second trimester.
I'm just laughing because there were so many crazy throw up stories.
Yes. So
and we threw up like
sickness,
twice a day.
They call it morning sickness, but I call it all day sickness because I threw up at least twice a day. And no one really warned me that twins, kind of may increase morning all day sickness. So I had to discover that on my own. I
just want to share one throw up story because it was hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it wasn't that funny, but it was kind of funny.
It was kind of funny.
So we went to Mass at the Newman Center at like 12:10. After Mass, we went to this place called Great Bagel that has great bagels. Yeah, you like that?
There you go.
And she had like cream cheese and like on like
it was like a veggie cream cheese on an everything bagel.
And it smelled
really
like horrible to begin with.
It was so good.
Yeah, so and obviously we had freshly squeezed orange juice, right? Because we're trying to get that vitamin C for the babies.
Of course.
And mommy. So she eats it and we're driving back and like all of a sudden she's like, Ray, give me a bag. And like one of the things about the first trimester.
Always have a bag in your car.
Always like a trash bag. Like don't have a bag with holes in it.
You literally have a white trash bag.
Yes.
In my purse and in the car.
It came in handy
It
so
came
often.
in handy so often.
So Avery's like, Ray, get the trash bag. So and Avery's just like throwing up. And I told you that this bagel with whatever, the sour cream, it smelled horrible. This cream cheese was like so bad.
I don't know how you put up with all my throw up.
I know. But it smelled so bad. And like throw up obviously smelled bad. So she was throwing it up in this bag and I was like, oh my gosh, this smells horrible.
So I was like, put the windows down.
So we rolled down the window, but then we were like right in downtown Lexington. And like there's
so you're like so close to the sidewalks. Who knew?
And there was this bicyclist on the road, and I rolled up the window, and
I was like, don't roll up the window. It smells so bad.
I know, but it was so bad because Avery was when she was throwing up, she was like, "Can you imitate it?" It was so hilarious.
I can't imitate it, but I was making these
okay,
horrible
I'll do
noises.
it. I'll do it. It was like.
It was like somebody was dying.
It was the scare, and Avery was like laughing at herself while she was throwing up. She's like, "I sound like a horror movie." And it was kind of scary to me as the driver. And I was like, Avery, I'm gonna roll up this window. Because if I don't, and this guy's riding on his bike and he hears, he's gonna fall off his bike and we're gonna run him over and kill this guy. So she understood. I rolled up the window. And that was like the funniest throw up story ever.
Highlight of the first trimester.
I know.
It was hilarious.
It's like, have a sense of humor with it, right?
You have to.
It was so weird to be a husband and like sit through that and watch Avery just like throw up everything and like cry and like pee in her pants. Like,
oh my gosh.
That was such a humbling moment.
Pee in my pants. Yeah.
I know. That's why I was like, I'm so in love with my wife. Like, guys, what's more attractive than like a wife that will sacrifice? But just like, it was such a weird.
Raw.
Yeah, just like. Not holding anything back in this video, right?
No.
But just like being there as a man and like not being able to do anything, that was crazy.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you were supportive. You were like, you're doing so good, Marie.
Yeah, I know.
And it's helpful to have a support person like that.
It's huge.
Yeah,
I know. So guys, be supportive to your wives, It's not an easy thing. Yeah. Like one of the things in the first trimester, which every couple kind of hides, is letting other people know that they're pregnant.
Right.
In one of our surprise reaction, whatever, we told our friends Neil and Candace, and it was hilarious because she was also pregnant too.
Well, Candace, we're expecting. I was hoping that you'd say that.
Yes.
Well, we're kind of expecting too.
What? Oh shoot!
I'm 11 weeks.
Oh my gosh!
I'm 12 weeks. We're in a week apart.
I don't have twins though.
It was so funny, like picking like how to tell people. Tell them about taboo.
Taboo. Oh my gosh. So we were playing this game called Taboo. If you don't know what it is, there's a word on top and there's several words that you can't say. And you're trying to get your team to guess what the word on top is. And so I was trying to have Ray guess what my word was puke. And I'm like, Ray, I've been doing this the past few days. Like,
I didn't get the word, right?
no. I was so bummed.
I was like,
because it
throw
the
up,
last-
like, whatever.
But I was so frustrated. I was like, oh, we got this in the bag.
Yeah, this could be an easy one, right?
And it was like right before the timer went out. It would have been awesome.
But then it was cool because Claire and John who's in our Spotlight video, he was like, so Emery, you said you've been puking a lot and you were craving pickles. Which, like, I don't like pickles.
Which was kind of like, I was kind of trying to nudge the hint on because these are close friends. So I wanted them to kind of like, I wanted to be asked, like, so
So are you pregnant?
you pregnant? The first trimester was, it was difficult because I was so tired and I felt like I couldn't like take care of the house because I was just throwing up and feeling exhausted and I needed to rest, but my house was falling apart. The dishes were just piling up and I'm definitely affected by the environment in my home. Thank God for friends because I had several friends come over and help me with whatever I needed. Like my one friend came over and helped me mop my floors because I hadn't taken care of my floors for a few weeks. And because even just the fact that I knew she was coming over because she asked if she could help me in any way.
Yeah.
Because I kind of broke down the night before.
Oh yeah.
Just because I knew she was coming over, it got me out of bed to kind of, and I got the dishes done. Like I started cleaning the counters just because like I hadn't had anyone over because I was feeling so crummy and no one really had known I was pregnant. She knew because we're close.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yeah,
So-
and then I think we even had Austin and his brother over, our good friends. They were even helping us like tidy up our place a little, and I literally, William was here, and because you and Austin ran out, and I literally had to run to the bathroom. I'm like, William, we were like mid-conversation. I'm like, I'm sorry, I have to run to the bathroom. I'm about to throw up.
He handled it really well.
He did. I was like, I'm so sorry.
Those are true friends that you can throw up in their presence and they're okay.
I mean, not completely in their presence. He was in the kitchen, and I was in the bathroom
Yeah.
doing my thing.
I know. That's awesome.
It's real, people.
I know. It's like,
real.
holy cow.
Yeah.
It's so like, oh, pregnancy's like so beautiful. And like,
Yeah.
it's like, but it's like really intense.
It's
you know?
hard. It's real sacrifice, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, it really is. Made it through
Yeah.
and had healthy babies.
Yeah.
Still have
People
healthy
say
babies.
that, you start gaining weight the first trimester. No, I lost like 10 pounds the first trimester.
Yeah.
Like it was, and I didn't have much. I didn't have a lot of much of an appetite, so Ray would always make sure we ate well. And typically I wouldn't keep much down, but
But it was worth a shot.
it was worth a shot.
I know.
Something down,
Yep. So if you're in your first trimester, or you're a husband that's supporting her wife in her first
Yeah.
trimester, hopefully you enjoyed our candid reality. Because
Oh my
people don't
goodness.
talk about throwing up and peeing in the pants and like all this crazy
Oh my
stuff,
gosh.
but like
the
that's
first
life.
time that happened, I was so such humility. Like I had,
Mm-hmm.
oh my gosh, like I was like, Ray, it was just, not fun.
It's it definitely made me appreciate my wife
Yeah,
so much more. Like that's amazing. Like God is so incredible with His design.
yeah.
And wow, impressive.
It is amazing.
So just so excited to see what's on our way coming up ahead.
That's right.
So hope you enjoyed this video. Have an amazing day, and God love you.